stressed about now?
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger, thanks to them.
You did it! You actually did it! The leader's dead! Praise Sylvanus. No, that's not right. Praise you, my friend. The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure.
Killing's never my first choice. But those three were too dangerous to leave alive. Let's get out of this pit, firstly. Return to the Grove. I'll make my own way there. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
Seems like the best way.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not enough, but it's all we have.
It's quite a day for reunions. Halsin has returned, too, and I expect he'll want to speak with you. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
No, there's collectors in the city. They'll pay good coin for it, I swear. Fine.
Eldrel didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
Stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
Gods, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate. Always a deal to be done, even now. Try not to die up there. I'm not in the clear yet. Keep sharp until we're standing on cobbles in Baldur's Gate.
You are. Now, stop squirming.
Seems this individual doesn't think very highly of you, but few can resist a well-timed gift. Now's your chance to offer something worthwhile.
From now on, I promise.
I'd have put good coin on you running off into the sunset, but you did it. You stopped the goblins. Thank you.
With the goblins dead, we might actually make it to Baldur's Gate.
I'm glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay. Something realistic. If you can't swing a sword, take a dagger.
We did it. We actually did it! He'd be proud of you. I know he would. I'm sorry I wasn't there to help. That'll change from now on, I promise.
Fine, but you're carrying it yourself.
Grab your bags. We're moving.
Watching gods. While I was training children, you were out cutting down an entire goblin camp.
I expected goblins at our gate any moment. Glad to say that you made a prettier sight.
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
I'll kiss you when you stop bleeding, you lump.
One sorrow ended, the next soon to begin.
Stop squirming.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
You think we'll stay in Baldur's Gate long?
Of course. It's a big city.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change. Was sick of running from those rats.
I guess things are...
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins? I knew you were a good one.
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the Grove.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
On the victor's path. No time to waste.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do when you told me about that tadpole. I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanus' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance, thanks to you. Tidy this place.
That mural, they look like Dark Justiciars.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild? You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
The Grove sported some rather interesting murals, I must say. They just reminded me of something half forgotten. It seemed to depict Lady Shah's warriors in combat. I hadn't known they were active in these parts. You know me. I'm not usually one to elaborate if I can avoid it. They looked like Dark Justiciars, an elite force among Lady Shah's ranks. Only the very finest proved themselves worthy of the title. What right-minded servant of Lady Shah wouldn't? But it's a distant dream. The Dark Justiciars have been silent for years. Curious to see them depicted in such a place. Perhaps there's more to it. But there's nothing to be done about it just now.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult. Indeed.
The fresco shows a group of druids gathered in Sylvanus' name. You are on sacred ground. Towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shah on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name. Moonrise must be a reference to Shah's divine sister, Saluna.
Wing's still a little stiff, but I'm getting stronger.
The grove's gonna feel so empty now.
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
Moo.
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you. As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree. Of course. May you keep balance.
Like on the street. Exactly. Noble types won't want a tiefling cooking for them. The common folk.
Cart sounds fine, but do I have to haul it around?
You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it through. I wish I had better, but this is all I have. May Temora's luck twist your way. What I wouldn't do with best tools.
We did it. Come on. Give me a kiss.
But you're carrying it yourself.
Still. I'll kiss you when you stop bleeding, you lummox.
You saved us! Just like Baldy Ron!
You run, and you do not stop. For anything.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate, mind.
Mattis says we should say thank you.
The more weapons we have on show, the less likely anyone will give us trouble.
Take care. I'll feel better on the roads knowing you're out there somewhere.
Arm yourselves. Better to have a weapon and not need it.
It's time, everyone. Let's go.
Pick something realistic. If you can't swing a sword, take a dagger. The more weapons we have on show, the less likely anyone will give us trouble.
What's this?
And you do not
Mattis,
stop
this is junk.
for anything.
Waste of effort hoarding it with us.
No, there's collectors in the city. They'll pay good coin for it.
I'm going to have to write a song about you now, aren't I? But truly, thank you. It's nice to be done with the sad songs. For a time.
With the leadership dead, no attack will be mounted on the Grove. I am in your debt, my friend. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
I'm your lummox.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
Of course. It's a big city. Lots of opportunity. Don't let that place cast a shadow on your head forever.
Remember, stay near the
There
center
we
of the
go,
group, all
boy.
right?
Now,
No wandering
back to
off.
packing.
Yes, Mom? Advise myself.
forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned. The fresco shows a group of
You done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. As am I. The grove will be whole again. Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
King, what else do we need?
Peace is returning to the grove. We have you to thank for that.
You think you saved us? You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove.
What are you thinking about?
I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection. It gave me a tadpole gift too, just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help. At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works. These powers could be enough to edge us towards victory. Very well. If it's mind games these parasites wish to play, we'll play. And we'll win. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
Your path will soon take you away from the Grove, I feel. Your efforts will not be forgotten. Korga. Poor child. The Grove will be a dimmer place without her potential. But you were right. You had no choice. I failed her long before you arrived. The shadows could not have tempted her if I had taught her as I should have. But the Grove still stands even if she does not, thanks to you. Soon. First, I must set matters to rights in the Grove. And you should celebrate your victory. After being dormant for so long, your infection is unlikely to produce new symptoms spontaneously. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come. The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.